meetings are very heightened and overwhelming. Honestly, I'm very touched. I mean, thank you for your words. To, you put your stuff out there, and to feel it come back, to feel that the things I care about, that I invest in characterization of my work, and hopefully how I go about in the world as well, to some extent, are appreciated to that depth. It's rewards and awards in and of itself. But this is wonderful. It's quite overwhelming to watch all of that. It's a very odd thing to be in your own audience period, let alone for when you're kind of reviewing almost every experience of what created an audience in my work. But yes, this means a lot to me. I don't stop. I do, but I don't stop to do this. I don't stop to look back much. I just like the idea of continuing. I'm not retiring. Sometimes I wish I should say I should, and then my fee would go up or something. I don't know. I'll talk to my agent about that in a minute. I don't stand here on my own, though. I've been inspired by many people that have stood on this stage before me, many people who are at this festival this year. And you don't get to be where I am without a great deal of luck. Hard work, yes, of course, and earnest endeavor and all the rest of it, and care, but a lot of luck. I'm fortunate to be the president of a drama school and to look all that hope and future in the eye and realize that 90% of them might not have a career as a working actor is pretty shocking. And so to be in work, 1+, then to have the good fortune of working with the people I've worked with, and that includes my representation, the people that care about me and my career, and marrying the two, my life and my life as an actor. John Grant being one of them who's here tonight. Can we have a round of applause for John? This isn't the usual thing where you're counted down and you just mention it. It's a very nice opportunity to embarrass a man that's not only one of the most supremely nice human beings you'll maybe never meet, but if you want to employ me, you might, and you'll be grateful, because he's fantastic and he's very good at his job, which first and foremost is to sit in the room, in the discussion, to think about what it is that we do next, and to know the person that he's representing. And he really knows me. We get each other, and it's been amazing. And here's to the next 30 years. And there's a lot of people who aren't in this room as well. Love you, John. But this is very embarrassing. And the people who bring John, or who John rang in the earlier days, and who are daring enough to take a chance on me, and extraordinary directors, Jane Campion, Dylan Southern, to name but two, Ed Berger as well. Although I think we hired Ed, I think we can say that, Adam, can't we? Adam Ackland, my dearest friend, and also what are we? I mean, we run a film company. And with Leah Clark of late as well, have helped create and curate a career which has often created work from the ground up, for me, but also for other people. And you saw some of that tonight on the screen. It's a huge privilege to be able to do that, to be able to tell the stories you think are important, that need hearing, with the people that you want to share that space with creatively, when you have the choice to do that, and you make it work. You build a team and a family to go out on that journey. It's very, very satisfying, and you're about to see one of the results of that tonight, or this afternoon. Tonight, if I keep talking this much. This afternoon. And I'm terribly proud of that film. It stands in a vein of filmmaking that made me want to become an actor. A very difficult budget to create art with, and a difficult, challenging, non-commercial subject matter. But something that I think has a universal importance, which, it's aggrandizing to call yourself a storyteller, but when we do get the chance to lean into subjects such as male emotion, grief, family, that's a good thing for the culture, especially in this day and age. But to go back to my point quickly, about how lucky I feel, how fortunate I feel, and all the people who are behind me or whose shoulders I'm standing, whatever the metaphor that best describes the army of people that make up one other person here. Makeup artists, writers, casting directors, costumers, huge companies like Marvel going, yeah, that's our guy. I'm very grateful, and I share this with them. And I guess the most important creative people in my life, my family. The job that is the hardest and the best I'll ever have, and that's not up there, but it is up there, because I wouldn't be able to do that without them. They are my life. So, yes, I don't know if I've thanked enough people, but I'd like to thank you and Zürich for hosting this moment for me and the film, especially. And yeah, it's quite an emotional thing to share, so thank you for being here for it. I can't thank you enough. I've got a very good briefing before this all began about what do I do next. I've completely blanked.
Maybe take your eye,
sure.
And then I look forward to having the master's conversation with you over there.
I didn't bring a suitcase. Is it right? Will you be able to ship this to me, because it's very heavy.
It is very heavy, but for now we can just put it on the table over there. Is yours working as well?
No.
I mean, I started in theatre, so fall back on my diaphragm.